Mr. Lawal.
Thank you very much.
Aha. So we also understand that you're a comrade because we're one-time leader of Student Union at the Yaba College of Technology. So what was the experience like the last local government election in Lagos State?
Well, thank you very much once again. My experience as an aspirant in the last local government election was eye-opener, particularly to the youth. It is indeed a courage for somebody like us to participate in such a bigger, politics, aside the one we have, done from the higher institution.
Okay.
But I have a very bad experience when it comes to youth participation in the system. And of course, if you now get some of them to participate, maybe through your persuasive, idea to talk to them, that you have to come in, you have to take your stand, you have to take your decision, make your choice, or stuff like that. You still find them asking you for Kilobade. And here we are. I'm a young man. I'm trying to be somebody. Where do you expect me to get?
To raise the Kilobade.
So if you don't have the Kilobade, they cannot support you.
So was that the reason you did not win? Or will you ascribe it to the reason you didn't win in that election?
No, that was my experience on the aspect of the youth.
Okay.
The reason why I did not win, financial ability is part of it.
Okay.
And the second thing is, there is a status quo in that party, my party,
APC.
APC, that you have to, understand that you will try, you may not get the ticket. There is no automatic. Even though you are known, you may not get it. And that tells you that it does not mean that you have been there.
No, but what I understand by process is even internal democracy simply means that, yes, if you're popular, you've done your own work, definitely you need people to support you at the primary. Once you win primary, you're good to go. Isn't that it?
Yeah, that's
so would you say you were not popular enough?
It's not about popularity. Sometimes you might be popular, you may not win. That is the system we find ourselves. I don't want to say much about that. You should be able to, that's technical language I can use. It's not about the popularity.
So what is it about in APC?
I
want to join APC, for instance. What is it about if I want to get in and be able to win?
Okay, if you want to be a member of APC...
No, if I want to join and contest and win.
You attend the world meetings.
Of course, you did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You let them know your intention.
Okay.
Then you obtain your form.
Okay. How much did you pay for form?
155,000 naira for a form.
For a form.
That does not go along with the...
For councillorship.
Yeah. That was one.
Okay, it doesn't go along with the other costs.
The other fees that you pay, like you have to, do your tax clearance certificate. That runs about 70,000. There's some other little,
just to be enrolled as an aspirant.
So that automatically disqualify a lot of candidates.
Okay.
Because they could not be able to raise that fund.
The fund. Okay.
So for some of us who were able to...
And so the next thing for you, the next order for you that you could not break was to be able to get delegates or people to support you for the primary because you could not pay.
That is it.
So that was the only challenge.
That was the challenge.
So having said that, what is the way forward? What do you advise youth to do if they are not? Because we are looking at possibility of youth taking over. Because there's global agitation for young persons coming to position of leadership. Look at what is happening in other leading countries. And I understand that, and I want to also salute your courage. That's why you decided to take the bold step, right? And now that you have seen, does that discourage you? Or do you want to go and look for more money?
Yeah, it does not discourage me. Rather, it encourages me more to try next time, which I will do.
But try next time means you want to go and get bank loan?
No, I'm trying to do our business that I run. And let me tell you something. See, if I try next time, does not mean I will still give them money. I don't believe in politics of money.
That's why you didn't win?
Yeah, I don't believe. If you ask me money next time, I may not still win.
But what is the membership like in, especially your own ward, for instance? Is it populated by young people or older people? Who are those deciding? They are deciders in parties, right?
They are deciders.
How did deciders affect your ambition?
Don't let us go into that.
Because I heard so many young people say that, yes, they will just call you and say, oh, well, sorry, we understand you are interested, but this time this is the person we want to. They line you up and say, this is the person we want for now. You go and sit down. So a lot of people decide not to even contest anymore.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, right.
Do you know what is going now internally in APC?
I just said what I know.
No, the reason why I asked you, you see, there is no way there will not be interest.
Okay.
If a leader does not have interest in you, he will not support you, even if you are a good guy.
So your leaders didn't support you?
I've never said that, but I'm just telling you based on the question you raised.
Okay.
So if your leader does not like you, he will not support you. In fact, he will even work against you.
And do you need your leaders more than you need other members to vote you?
Yeah, you need your leader.
More than?
Yeah, I'm telling you. You need your leader more. Because primary, we're talking about primary here. They decide. Look at the AGA. They have to sit down, strategize how they can, present the candidate. And they have 2 or 3 people that are running for the same office. They have to look at one thing or the other. From there, they start disqualifying on their table, even before the primary. So before you know it, they must have communicated to some people like, this is the person you are going to work for. This person you are going to. You do your own. Every individual will try his own. But one factor is already working against you. And mostly in APC, we listen to our leader. If the leader, you go this way. If you don't go there, whatever you see, you take.
So I learned from other young persons who contested similarly that sometimes it is not about how many people you are able to convince to support you, which is supposed to be what democracy is about, the number of people. But it is beginning to sound like it is not a number anymore. You might even sit down as far as you are the preferred candidate of the leader of the party or your structure or your ward. Is that the case?
Let me tell you something.
So that means I can come now if I'm the preferred candidate of the leader. I might even sit in my room and they will do the rest of the work.
We have seen something like that many times.
Including in your ward.
We have seen something like that many times in Lagos State, out of Lagos State. In fact, you may not know the candidate until the election day.
Really?
It works like that. Not necessarily in APC, not necessarily in another party, but you have seen. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying.
Having said all of this thing, the prospect of young persons coming to position of leadership from 2019 forward, is it possible in APC?
It's very, very possible.
Okay.
If you look at the last time I checked on the internet, I discovered that the youth population is about 75% of the total population. And if you narrow it down to my own local government, you will discover that maybe the same thing will still play out, 75 to 25. But basically, when you look at it, are there, forming synergy to work together? You discover that no, because interests are different. I am interested in representation, service to humanity. You are interested in making money from the politics. By the time we try to talk together, we have different views. So how do you marry our interests together? Is how to support any youth that wants to run. Some people are goal-oriented, some people are process-oriented. You cannot balance them. A process-oriented person wants to take orders. Whatever you ask him to go and do, he will go. But a kind of a go person, he will try to be creative. Let me say I can do this, if something is not going on, those are the people that can find the solution. I get my point. So if you now see 2 of them together, you cannot get the same result. Definitely a process-oriented person will not give you anything except what you ask him, he or she to do. So it comes down to the youth.
So that means the leaders will now decide, okay.
No, because they are taking advantage.
By analysis, they want the process-oriented person to be their face. Because if they tell him do this,
you will do.
You will do.
You are too creative, they will not. You may not get the support. So it's a challenge, and of course, let me tell you something. The youth are the problem of themselves. I will tell you this. The leaders are many. How many of them? There are very few. But by the time you meet one or two persons to tell you, they say, ah, what's the power? So, sorry, they have talked to us that this is the person. So there is no amount of ways you utter that will actually change their perspective. They will not have any complaint. They say, hey, just go and see them.
But what are is there something the leaders, so-called leaders, are giving to them to make them go the direction they go?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that.
You certainly do know, but you don't want to mention it.
I don't know.
All right, but having come this far, is there any special message you would like to share with the youth, especially to those that are interested contesting going forward, especially 2019 election?
Yeah, of course, there will be a kind of encouraged word. And of course, the truth about the whole thing is that money should not be their priority. If we continue to let money outplay our a genuine interest, we are not going to get anywhere, as far as I'm concerned, with my experience. Money should be number one thing that we let go of our political interests and how to be a leader. Because those leaders those people who are leaders today, they are aged anyway, but they know our weakness is money. They will give it to us and make use of us. After the election, you are no more. You are nowhere to be found. But let's do away with money and let us face reality. We want to be in that position. We want to make a decision. Look at France. The guy is less than 40 years. Look at African countries. Look at Georgia. Look at a lot of things are changing. So the same should play in Nigeria. So we shouldn't continue to say Kilobade, Kilobade. If we continue to say that, and the only people that say Kilobade are the youth. If we continue to say that, we continue to have the same result. No magic. No magic.
And that's a wrap from our guest today. We hope that you are able to pick one or two lessons from this conversation so far, and then we want you to share this video if you feel it's going to be of lesson to many people out there. And young aspirants want to ask you to also do your proper analysis from the conversation we had here today. Share this video, hit the subscribe button so that you get notification when next we have a guest to talk about politics and 2019. My name is Segun Ola once again, and it's a wrap at this point. I'll see you again next time.